Hello again, here it is. This is my seat pad, and I'd put bridle ties to hold the stuffing on. You see, that's why we do bridle ties. And I'd actually put them in. The bridle ties are actually in there. You can see them, you can't see that. Right, there we are. You can just about see a tie there. So that's all holding all this stuffing in, all these ties. I fluffed it up like that so that it's nice and soft. It'll be nice and soft and not lumpy. Alright, there we are. Then once you've done that, you've got enough in there, you put this stuff called, it's called cotton wadding. Cotton wadding. Alright, usually comes on a roll, but you can use bits of it. This is what's left over actually from a job that I did recently. Now, you lay it over because it's designed mainly to stop the black fibre coming through. Because if you didn't have that on there, you'd feel the black fibre pinning you. Let's get rid of that. So that stops it coming through. That's a barrier. So you don't cut it with scissors. You just simply pull it away like that. Just pull it away. It's easy enough to come apart. And you can place that bit onto there like that to join it. In fact, I'm going to do that. Take that bit off there. And I've got a bit there. I probably needed that bit actually, yes. Need it back, put that there, like that. I personally like to put a layer of wadding, polyester wadding, over top of that, because then it holds it all together for me. It just helps. And it can make it look really smooth. This is too thick, this one. I usually like to get the thinner one, but I didn't have any at the time. So we just lay that over there like that, and we'll just smooth it out. You can pull that away with your hands as well. If you use your scissors on this, it blunts it. So you just pull it away with your hands. That's going to hold that nicely for us. That's it. Now, I've got a piece of calico, cotton calico, which comes in via a retardant. You can get it from Martin's Upholstery Supplies. And now you just put it across like that. Hang on, let's grab it. Okay. Such a big seat pad. It's huge. That will fit, won't it? Yeah. So turn it this side. Just poke all these in, all the black fibre in. Poke that in. And that's it. Now this cotton wadding and the polyester wadding mustn't come past the frame. So you see where, maybe you can see on this side, it's coming past the frame there, it's poking up past the frame. You see that? Well, you just pull that away with your hand. Mustn't be caught in when you're putting your calico on. You just pull that away, but tuck the black fibre in. Right. Yeah, I think we're nearly ready to put. I'm going to use staples because this is such a hard frame. I'm not getting tacks in. It's splitting the frame. So, where did I do it? Bear with me. Got a staple gun. So not all staple guns will go into this hard frame. Let me just demonstrate with one of my staple guns. It's just one of them. Actually went in, that one, but it's very hard work. I've got another one here which is an electric one. Got this one from Lidl's. See that one there? It's quite good actually. This one's really good, but it's electric. You charge it up. So and I'll show you that one. You can see. Does help to switch these things on. That's it. Hope the battery hasn't run out yet. The battery has run out. Right, okay. So I'm going to use my compressor one. Yes, it's because I left the switch on, didn't realise. Silly of me. Silly Billy. Right, so I've got one staple in there. Like that. And you turn your pad over like this. Whoops. And you run your hand across like that. You run it along there like that to get the excess out. It must be tight, but not too tight. You will get the pressure right eventually. It mustn't be as tight as the corners. The corners need to be tighter. So I'm going to do that again. That's it. I don't want it, like I say, I don't want it to be too tight. And also keeping the line of the grain of the line in the material, so the grain in the actual material is straight to the pad. So now I'm going to put staple in each end, other ends. But what you do this time is you come from the middle with your hand and come over like that. Okay. So from the middle to that side, spin it over. Again, making sure you're not catching any of this fibre in the fibre, or the fibre gets tucked in, but the cotton wadding, you have to take that away, otherwise it's going to end up bumpy and give you trouble, and it won't fit in the chair frame properly, and it'll give you trouble, put it that way. So let's do that again from the middle. That's it, and don't twist it, keep it straight that way. That's it, there we are. As you can see, that's a nice sharp edge. Now we want to do the other side. Again, from the middle. Whoops, a daisy, don't come off. From the middle to that side. Taking all these away, all this these bits and pieces. It doesn't go anywhere past, let me show you, anywhere past the frame. You see, as you pull it, that has to be taken away. In the middle again, over like that. Put stuff in it. Phew. Now for the corners. I'm going to take that away. Just see, I pulled it and you saw I did. I pulled that away, tuck that in. That in. Pull all this away. Yeah, that needs a bit in there though. Don't need to pull too much away from there. Now we should first of all, that's it, get another tack in there. It's a bit lumpy. Just get another staple in there. Now I'm going to attempt to do a corner. Right, now. Pull it down there so that you're pulling down and you're actually pulling towards that way at the same time. And there's no pleats in here. See, that's why, and the corners must be tighter than the middle bits. So I'm going to pull that down there, put a staple in there. First of all, you put a staple in. Put one there as well. Holding it already. I don't know if you can see, it's quite straight along there. You can see this area here, that's where I'm looking. There. It's quite straight. It's not bumpy. Not too bumpy. Right. The next bit of the put your finger on there. Actually, there's too much stuffing in there. There's too much in there. That's going to cause you a problem. You're not going to be able to get a nice sharp corner. And both corners, all the corners should match. If you can. That's it. Poke that in, the black in, but add that white out. Okay, now you put your finger on the edge like that. And forward, put your finger on the edge. Now you must grab this piece of material without grabbing the filling inside. So because you're just grabbing the material. And there's your corner there. But then what happens here, we don't want, that could be too tight as well. You can see where that is, that could be too tight. So let's just see now. That's it. And you don't want any pleats. You don't want any pleats up there. I think that is too tight. That's way too tight there. It's a little bit too tight, so I'm going to undo that. I'm going to use my bench hook to undo it. And my mallet. In fact, I can just pull that. Yeah, I'm going to pull that because that's really going to be hard to undo. Yeah, it's really hard to undo. That is. That's it. It's not so much of a problem. Let's do that one again. Like I say, it mustn't be too tight. Otherwise, that's it. Not too tight. Can you see it's there now? We was doing a corner, weren't we? Or was it that one? That's the one that was too tight. Okay. Gonna pull that off. Right. Now, if you are a beginner, it'd be better if you was to use tacks, because it means that you can temporary tack, and you only use 10mm on these ones. Fine if you can get hold of them. I got these from B&Q. And I was quite surprised when I saw that I could get them from there. There you are. Yeah, it's something I recommend actually. If you are a beginner, temporary tack, which means you can move them out because you will have to adjust it quite often. Okay, temporary tacking is like that. You see where it just sticks out? That's temporary tacking. It's not permanently hammering home, as they say. Okay, let's do the corner. Do I need to take any more out? That's the question. I might just take a bit out of the corner there to make it so it's a sharper edge for me. Let's see, put your finger on there like that to hold it. Just grab the fabric. I don't want any pleats in it. There we go. I'm trying to pleat it right on the frame there. Try again with this corner. Okay, by putting your finger on there, it helps you. That's it. See, there we go. That's quite neat. And you see, yeah, can. Now if you look here, can you see there's a bump there? Right here, there's a bump there. If I just pull that down, and with the help of my hand at the back there, yeah, if I pull it down like that, that will go away. That's it. It's quite flat now. That's nice and flat here. It's nice and flat there. And it's quite a nice corner. There's no pleats in there. Any pleats caught up there? No pleats caught up in here. Now these smaller corners here are easier than the pointy ones. So I'm going to do a pointier one now. Oof, stay at that one. Right, okay. Let's have a go. Fold all that black fibre in like that. Tuck it in. Nice and neat. This bit here. Put it away with your hands like that, all the way along. In fact, when I fold it back here on this side, when I do that, it will help me see where it's got to go. That's it. How much has got to be taken away. You see that? So just bit more there. Just take that all away because we don't want to catch any of that in at all. Not at all, because it will cause us a problem. See, look, there's still a bit that needs to come away. And here as well, because that's going to cause a problem always. No, I can come down. Nice sharp edge. Remember, I'm pulling towards that way, and at the same time, I'm pulling down. Okay. And my hand at the back here is helping me pull that down as well. And I'm wondering if that staple's too tight. But no, it's okay. It's all right. I'm holding it with my left hand while I get the staple gun or tacks in if you're a beginner. Temporary tack. It is always advisable, there we go, to use temporary tacks at first when you're a beginner. There we go. Because as you saw, I had to undo a couple of staples. That's it, until I got it right. Okay, corner is tighter than the rest of it. There we are. See, that's quite straight. Put another one there. Do the corner. Right then, so we've got all this here. Tuck that in. The black fibre, but pull this away. Come over here. Has to be quite tight on that corner. And pull all that away. Yes. I need to pull all that away there, like that, and the polyester wadding. Whoops a daisy. Didn't want to do that, did I? Tuck it in. Use this hand here to push it. Push that along like that, and that helps you, so gives you the strength to get that over. I'm catching a bit of that in, don't want to catch that in. Take that out. Don't want to do that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Now for the corner. Right, well the back part, can you see that's folded towards that way like that? So I want that one to be opposite to this one. Am I going to be able to do it? Yeah, if I take that off, I will. Okay, yeah, so if I want it to be opposite, then I attach that bit first. Like that. Again, pulling it down and this way across, like that. As tight as you can. To hold it in place for me. And I'll put my thumb down there this time. Whereas before I had my finger. It's because I'm doing it the other way. Like I said, I'm going to catch that padding in. I just want to fold the material. I think that means there's too much padding in there for me, so I take that away in the corner. That will cause you a lot of grief. That's it. Thumb. Now fold your material. and eventually you'll get a nice pleat. A nice corner rather. There we go. Right, to be as neat as I can. There we go. There we are. See that? It's not empty there, it's quite tight. They need to be very tight. If they're not too tight, if they're not very tight, then this needs to be pulled tighter, this bottom layer, so that you can then make this top layer come over tighter, like that. Alright, there we are. Okay, let's have a look and see what we've done. So we've just done a back. There we are. That's half of it. I don't know if you wanted to see. It's a little bit lumpy there. If it is, oh, if you can see that, just pull it there, and that should take that lump out. And in between there, take that lump out there as well. Put a staple in. That's it, it's flatter. See, there's a lump there. You pull that down like that. Staple in. Okay. All right then. So that's, I've showed you how to do 2 corners and put the layers on. All right. I'm going to finish it all off. I'm going to finish the other 2 corners, and then I'll get back to you. Alright, so that we can put the final fabric on and finish it off probably. Okay. Alright then, bye for now.